Let's talk about one of the hardest stories in the Bible. God tells Abraham in Genesis 22 to sacrifice his son. And most of us would read that and go, what kind of a God would ask that? And listen, I get it. It sounds outrageous. But if you want to understand what's actually going on in Genesis 22, you have to start by understanding the world Abraham lived in. Genesis 11 tells us Abraham came from Ur of the Chaldeans, a major city in ancient Mesopotamia, and archaeologists have uncovered some chilling stuff there. At the royal cemetery of Ur, they found human remains, even children, with signs of ritual sacrifice. We're talking blunt force trauma, arranged burials, and sacrificial altars. And nearby at Beşerhoyuk, and I hope I didn't just butcher the pronunciation there, in modern day Turkey, the same thing. Ritual graves, kids under 12, sacrificial patterns. Abraham didn't grow up in Sunday school. He grew up in a world where gods demanded child blood. And it wasn't just at Ur. Abraham was surrounded by Canaanites, and the Bible flat out says that they practiced child sacrifice. Jeremiah 19, Ezekiel 16, Habakkuk 1. God condemns these nations later in the Bible, and even his own people, for offering their sons and daughters in the fire to false gods. Leviticus 18:21, the Mosaic Law, condemns this practice with immediate death penalty. So when Yahweh tells Abraham in Genesis 22, offer up your son, Abraham doesn't flinch because, sadly, this kind of request was normal in his world. But here's the twist. Just as Abraham lifts the knife, God stops him. See, this wasn't just a test of faith, it was also a revelation, a declaration. God saying, I'm not like those bloodthirsty gods. I don't want your son. I'll provide the lamb myself. This moment in Genesis is so much more than a morality test. It's God revealing who he is, a God who confronts the evil of human sacrifice head on, rejects it, and replaces it. A God who doesn't demand your child because nearly 2 millennia later, on another hill, another son would carry the wood up the mountain. But this time, there would be no ram in the thicket. So if you've ever asked, why would God even ask Abraham to do that? Well, now you know another layer. This wasn't cruelty, it was contrast. Tag someone who's wrestled with this story. Drop a comment if this just reframed it for you. And make sure to hit follow to see more of this type of stuff.